Did you hear that? These are the perfect fried, crispy, crunchy cauliflower florets. Yes, they are just perfect restaurant style cauliflower florets for a very beautiful cauliflower Manchurian or gobi Manchurian, dry restaurant style. As I said, perfectly done. I have already shown you how crunchy they are, and the look of this dish is just perfect. Will actually make this awesome dish in our homes, that too in a very simple and easy way, with some few tips and tricks that I'll share with you. Very easy to make, a perfect appetizer and one of my favorites in the Indo-Chinese cuisine. So do give this recipe a try and you'll love the flavors of this dish. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Sus Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to this page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's begin with this awesome recipe of gobi Manchurian dry or cauliflower Manchurian. Here I have taken one medium sized cauliflower, and the first important thing is that we need to cut them into small florets in this way, maybe of 1 inch length or 1 inch size. If you have a large floret, you can always cut them into half in this way, but make sure we take small florets of cauliflower. And I had taken a medium sized cauliflower, so it's perfect for me and the recipe is suitable for that. And now to it I'll add salt as per taste, around 1 tablespoon, and ginger garlic green chili paste I'll add around 1 teaspoon, rest I'll keep to use later. I had taken around 2 tablespoon of ginger garlic and green chili paste. Kashmiri red chili powder 1 teaspoon goes in here to give that Indian Indo-Chinese flavor. And now I need to mix this and let it settle for just 5 minutes till the salt soaks in the cauliflower and gives a very nice flavor. So mix it and just keep it aside for 5 minutes. And then in a bowl we'll prepare a batter. Rice flour I have taken here 2 tablespoons, and corn flour or cornstarch or arrowroot powder around 1/4 cup I have taken. And to this we'll add all-purpose flour or maida around 1/4 cup. If you do not have rice flour, this can also be prepared with corn flour and maida. And salt I'll add here 1 teaspoon, ginger garlic paste remaining I'll add goes here. Black pepper powder half teaspoon, degi or red chili powder or Kashmiri red chili powder around half teaspoon. Now I need to mix this for good 1 minute so that it aerates, and then I'll add water. We need a semi-thick consistency basically. So as we had mixed the dry ingredients, you can see there's a perfect bubble. So this is required to get a nice coating on the cauliflower florets. So give it a nice mix, and I'll just show you one simple way to make it more crispier. I need to add 1 tablespoon of oil in this batter and then mix it again, and the consistency should be somewhat like this. It should be thick yet it should be flowy. So this is perfect according to me. Our batter is ready, and meanwhile I have placed oil to fry on medium flame, and my cauliflower flowers had been resting for around 5 minutes. Now the important thing is that I need to make a coating on this cauliflower so that it can be nicely coated with the batter, because it's slippery and the upper layer needs to be coated with some dry ingredient. So for that I'll use 2 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch and mix them nicely so that each cauliflower florets can be coated with a nice coating. So this I have tossed them. So it is nicely done. And now my batter will be very beautifully coated, and there goes one batch of cauliflower in my batter. Do not overcrowd the batter, and I'll make a nice dip in the batter, and this goes inside my oil that has been heating on medium flame. And as I said, you can add them in batches. I am used to this recipe, so I have used a small kadhai, but I would recommend a larger flat base kadhai so that these florets can be nicely fried. And if by chance it sticks, just use a spoon initial seconds to mix it so that it separates. It's looking good for me, but I would recommend a nice flat base kadhai to fry so that it can be easily done if you are new to this recipe. So this is done. So we need to fry this cauliflower on medium flame for just 3 minutes, not more than that, because we'll be again refrying them to get that crunchy texture. So for 3 minutes I have fried them. Take them out from oil and keep them till they are cool or they come to room temperature. In this way I'll fry all my cauliflower in batches. I had around 3 batches for one medium sized cauliflower, so depends upon your amount of cauliflower. So this is done. You can see I'm just frying for 3 minutes. We do not need to over fry because we do not want the cauliflower to be mushy. We want a crunch in this cauliflower. So it's very important, we need to fry them for just 3 minutes. And I'll take them out from oil. And now the important thing is that we need to heat this oil very high temperature. And now once it is high, it is heated very nicely, I'll add the fried cauliflower in batches again. So refrying the cauliflower in hot oil in high temperature will ensure a nice crispy cauliflower because we have already cooked them, and this second time refrying will ensure the coating gets super crispy. Just fry for 2 minutes more, not more than that. And you can see after frying for 2 minutes my cauliflower is looking just awesome. The texture and the color has changed. So just fry them and then take them out. Repeat the same process with rest of the cauliflower, but make sure before adding the second batch again reheat the oil in high temperature and then add the second batch. And this is super crispy, and as I said, I'll do this in batches. So this is the technique the restaurants use. They already do the cauliflower, fry them and keep it, and when the order comes they again refry it, and this is the result. We get super crispy cauliflower florets coated with the batter, and you can see how nice and crispy they are. They are just perfect for a beautiful starter or appetizer. This is done. Let's prepare our sauce. I have heated a Chinese wok here. To it I have added 2 tablespoons oil. Just wait till the oil actually starts to smoke, and in it we'll add now finely chopped ginger. 1 inch I have taken ginger, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic and 2 to 3 green chili. I have very finely chopped them, and this goes in. Just stir fry for 30 seconds, and to it I'll add 1 medium size onion finely chopped. If you have spring onions, you can add the spring onion whites at this stage, and if you have celery, you can add 1 stalk of celery, but I did not have celery, so I have added chopped coriander stems 1 tablespoon. This gives the flavor very similar to that of celery, and this is the secret ingredient they use in restaurants. So just give a nice mix, and then goes diced capsicum 1 large size, and now just toss it in high flame for just 20 seconds. The very important tip to remember here is that the color of the capsicum should not change. If that changes, the feel of the restaurant and the look of the restaurant will be missing in our dish. So now at this stage goes 1 tablespoon of red chili sauce, 2 tablespoon of tomato sauce, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, and sugar 1 teaspoon, very important, and soya sauce 1 tablespoon. So just mix this all the sauces on high flame for 10 seconds, and I have actually added 1 tablespoon of corn flour in half a cup of water, and this goes in to our sauces after we have fried them for 30 seconds or so, and this will make a sauce base. As I am making cauliflower Manchurian dry, so I have just used half cup of water. If you are making the gravy, you can use a little more amount of water. Kashmiri red chili powder goes in half teaspoon, black pepper powder 1/4 teaspoon, and salt if required you can add at this stage, and chili flakes 1 teaspoon. Make sure you taste the sauce and then add salt because we have already added soya sauce and that has a nice amount of salt. So just give it a nice mix for 1 minute, not more. And as I had said, you can see my green capsicum has retained its color. It's perfect to me. So my sauce is ready. Do not forget to taste the salt at this stage. And as I am making, as I said, dry preparation, so for me this consistency is perfect. At this stage I'll turn off the flame. Once I see my sauce is ready, I'll turn off the flame, and yes, my capsicum has still retained its color. So turn off the flame, and at this stage I'll add my cauliflower florets, fried cauliflower florets. It's very important, do not add them while your flame is on, otherwise they will lose their crispiness. So this is another important tip that they normally use in restaurants. They switch off the flame and then add the cauliflower florets so that they are super crunchy when they arrive in our plates. So make sure you apply this trick, and this has coated the sauce awesomely because my sauce was still hot when I had added my cauliflower florets, and they have coated so nicely. Lastly, I have added some green coriander stems and then I have served it on my plate, and you can see it's looking so yummy, so tempting. The cauliflower florets are just awesome, and on the top of it I have added some green coriander stems, some sesame seeds goes on the top. And this plate of yummy starter Gobi Manchurian dry or cauliflower Manchurian dry is ready. I hope you have liked my video. The texture is perfect, the color is perfect, and it was awesome. So if you have liked the video, do give a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.